Hello everybody, the Redstone Man from the Astro Universe here, and today I'll be bringing to you a little redstone tutorial. So, without further ado, let us begin. What you see in front of you is redstone wire. I'll go ahead and put its actual texture and the default on the screen now. Okay, so what this does is basically act as a wire. It can transfer current from either a redstone torch, a powered repeater, I'll show you how to power that in a minute, a lever, pressure plate, either stone or wooden, and even a button. All of these can power it. But let's go ahead and talk about a few of these real quick. A redstone torch will emit power to the 4 adjacent sides and the block directly above it. So that means it will power redstone, as you've just seen there, to all 4 sides, but it also powers repeaters. Now, the thing about repeaters is that they can only be powered from one place and only output one place. So I'll go ahead and put it as its default texture on screen now. Okay, so behind it, that's the only place where you can input power to it. And I'll be showing you a few more ways of how to power it in the block interactions. Right now we're just going to be using a torch to show you that. You can also use powered redstone, which, just like that. And the output will be directly in front of it, so it will power the block directly in front of it, so that can be redstone, a block, it can be a ton of stuff. So, if I just get rid of this stuff here and power this redstone, you're going to learn one of the very important things about repeaters. Now, a repeater will repeat the signal, so if there's no on current behind it, it's not going to output any on current. If it's on behind it, it'll output on. That's pretty important, because redstone current only goes for 15 blocks. So once you hit the 16th block, which is right here, you'll notice there are no more particle effects going on. And it's completely dark, which means it's unpowered. Now what you can do with a redstone repeater is butt up the back of it to the last piece of powered wire, just like this. And it will repeat your signal, continuing this for another 15 blocks. Now, the thing about repeaters is that there is a small setback to them. When you either take away power or give power to the back of it by, your blocks, your levers, all that stuff, there will be, by default, a 1-tick delay before it updates to the front of it. You can set this by just taking a block in your hand or a torch or whatever, right-clicking on the repeater. Right now it's on 1, which is what it would be like when you place it. Right click once, you get 2. Right click again, you get 3 ticks. Right click again, you get 4 ticks. Right click again, it resets. So if I set it to 4 ticks here and give it power, you'll notice there's quite a bit of a delay between this turning on and this turning on. Also happens with it turning off. And yeah, this can be good because you can set delays and have all this sequential stuff and all these timings for you and all that fun stuff. Now we need to talk about something else with redstone torches. The way that you actually turn them off and what they do with the stuff above them. So if you have a on redstone torch, which it will be if it's just on a normal unpowered block, if you put a block above it that is power conducting, such as stone, bedrock, a lot of other stuff. If you put redstone on top of it, if you put redstone adjacent to that block, or if you put a repeater adjacent to that block where the back is butting up to there, they will turn on. And here's the thing about redstone torches. The block that they're attached to, if that block is powered, which I just show you, it is powered, it will turn off. You can put on any of the sides, on top of it. In any case, the redstone torch will turn off. Now, when you power a block by putting it directly above a redstone torch, it's basically completely powered. And we'll be talking about completely and partially powered in a little bit, but what you need to know is that a block directly above a redstone torch will be completely powered. If you put a block to the side of a redstone torch, it doesn't get powered. So yeah, there's that. And if you have redstone that is on going into a block, it will be partially powered, and we'll talk about that as I say. If you have a redstone repeater powering block, it will be fully powered. If you have a lever on a block, you can fully power it. If you have a pressure plate on a block, you can fully power it. If you have a button on a block, you can fully power it. And if you have a lever, I should probably mention this as well. If you have a lever on the ground and you have the back of a repeater butted up against it, or a block attaching to the block that the repeater is on, it's like down here, or a piece of redstone adjacent to it, it will be powered and that will turn off. And yeah, you can do that with buttons. You can do this with pressure plates as well. So yeah, anyway.